WKRG News 5.
It was the game nearly everyone was watching today. We'll tell you all about the Iron Bowl matchup in just a bit. Today was also Small Business Saturday. We'll talk with customers about why they came out to support local shops. Plus, will the death of a former Cuban dictator affect long-standing ties between Mobile and Havana? And the jolly man himself flew down from the North Pole to see how things were shaping up over at Riverside Ice today.
From WKRG News 5, the Gulf Coast news leader, the news starts now.
Good evening, I'm Ashley Knight. Thank you for joining us. First on 5, did your team win the most watched game tonight? Well, whether you were rooting for Alabama or Auburn, it's fair to say it was a pretty good game. Look at that reaction of the players and the crowd. This is the third time consecutively Alabama has defeated Auburn in the infamous Iron Bowl matchup. Nick Saban has a lot to be proud of, with finishing the regular season undefeated with major help from the Tide's defensive plays, holding Auburn's offensive to just 12 points the entire game. With a final score of 30-12, Tuscaloosa will be celebrating now until these two teams meet again. Well, throughout the game, we handpicked different plays that stood out to us during this Iron Bowl matchup that may or may not have contributed to the Alabama win. The first comes in the final few moments of the first quarter. Alabama defensive back Tony Brown gets ejected from the game after a helmet-to-helmet hit that refs called targeting. Then the second one came in the second quarter when Auburn defensive back Daniel Thomas intercepts off a Jalen Hurts pass. Look at that. All right, and then the third came from Alabama's Ardarius Stewart when he scored a 38-yard touchdown on a 4th and 4 play, giving Alabama the 27-9 lead. And then the fourth play we thought stood out was in the fourth quarter when Sean Dion Hamilton intercepted an Auburn pass right on the 8-yard line with 8 minutes left in the game. Now, we couldn't name all the plays, but these were just a few we thought were noteworthy. Now, you don't have to physically be at Bryant-Denny Stadium to enjoy the Iron Bowl. Sometimes the watch parties here at home are just as fun. We sent News 5's Emily DeVoe out to try to find some.
I'm News 5's Emily DeVoe, and while most of you were kicked back enjoying the Iron Bowl, I was driving around town trying to find fun watch parties to crash. They're not hard to find, just find the cars parked out front. Usually the flag outside gives it away. This was a house divided. And tonight, I'm going to take you inside some of those Iron Bowl parties to show you how Alabama and Auburn fans watch the biggest game of the year right here in Mobile. Driving around town, I'm Emily DeVoe, News 5.
All right, we're looking forward to seeing some of those parties tonight at 10 o'clock. Now, Mobile's Airbus assembly plant was highlighted at the Iron Bowl. As you can see, an A321 performed a flyover during the Alabama-Auburn matchup today in Tuscaloosa. The aircraft, destined for delivery to Delta Airlines next month, flew over Bryant-Denny Stadium just after the national anthem and just before kickoff. Local fans from Mobile got an early start on the day for the Iron Bowl. We caught up with some fans that were loading up on a tour bus just before 7 this morning. They were in the Target parking lot located in the Bel Air Mall. From the looks of things, Alabama fans were outnumbering the Auburn fans, but everyone was ready to have a good day in T-Town. And tonight at 10 o'clock, Sports Director Randy Patrick, along with photojournalist Clinton Bourgeois, will give you a full rundown of the Alabama win from this year's Iron Bowl matchup. Again, that's coming up later on in sports. Now, it was a gorgeous day to be outside rooting for your favorite team. Nice and chilly, perfect weather for football season. Let's check in now with Thomas Gieboy for more on this seasonable weather. Hey there, Thomas.
Hey, Ashley. Yeah, today an absolutely perfect day for any tailgating. If you got to have any time outside, maybe go golfing first thing in the morning and then watch the Iron Bowl a little bit later on. The weather could not have been more perfect, but as we head towards this evening, even though it was a nice day, temperatures are going to start cooling off rather quickly. Looking at the from the Gulf Quest Maritime Museum towards downtown Mobile, everything nice and quiet, and that will be the trend tonight. things will be nice and quiet under starlit skies. Temperature sitting at 59 degrees on top of Gulf Cuesta. Dew point is at 33. That means it's dry, and that means temperatures are going to be falling relatively quickly. So here's your first forecast as we take you throughout this evening. Temperatures falling through the 50s throughout the first portion of this evening. Then temperatures by midnight approaching the upper 40s, and will bottom out with temperatures in the upper 30s. It is going to be cold, but as we make our way towards next week, changes are coming, a warm up and potentially rain. I'll have more on that in the forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, thanks, Thomas. And the game might have taken a few shoppers off the streets today instead of in the shops for Small Business Saturday. Nonetheless, we did see a few folks out at our favorite local stores today. One of those stores, the Emporium in downtown Mobile. We talked to a few customers there who say it's important to support the small guys. And besides, you never know what you'll find in the local shops.
I think it's very important. That's why we're out and about today instead of at the mall and all that craziness.
I live in Mobile. I live in the downtown area, and I thought I'd come out and support it. And we want to get her a little treat too.
Because they have other items you can find you can't find anywhere else.
Now, this was Mobile's second year celebrating Small Business Saturday. We'll have much more on how other shops fared today coming up tonight at 10. Now, some changes to downtown. St. Francis Street is closing again. It's this Monday through December 2nd. The move is to allow a contractor for the Hilton Garden Inn to complete drainage work. The Downtown Mobile Alliance says that all of the infrastructure work around Bienville Square should be completed soon, allowing for the return of regular traffic patterns. A follow-up this morning to a story we brought you earlier this week. A woman who was hit by a pecan thief is selling the rest of her pecans Sunday. Janae Jordan says someone swiped 14 pounds of shelled pecans from her porch freezer last weekend. She was going to sell those pecans to raise money for her husband's forthcoming liver transplant. She's been working overtime to shell more pecans to make up the difference. Jordan says she will be selling what she can at the Food for Less in Saraland at 1 o'clock Sunday afternoon. Well, all was merry and bright this morning at Riverside Ice with a special guest visit from the man himself. We'll have that coming up after the break.
Mornings matter so much, we're doing more of it.
We're starting at 4:30 to give you 30 minutes more local news.
A full half hour earlier just to get you going. Here.
Gee, thanks. You'll get more news of the day.
There are 5 things you need to know before you head out the door this morning. More live reports.
Eye-catching wrecks on the Bayway.
And more weather so you'll be prepared. The hour-by-hour forecast has absolutely no rain today.
So more news.
More weather. More of what you need because mornings matter.
The time to pick a Medicare Advantage plan is here, and there are several to choose from. But choosing Florida Blue means more. Call 1-888-404-7841 today to enroll or learn more. An HMO plan with Florida Blue means a $0 monthly premium with no deductible. It means $0 copays for primary care doctors. It means low copays for Tier 1 generic prescription drugs at all of our preferred pharmacies. And of course, a Healthways Silver Sneakers Fitness Program membership at no additional cost to you. Visit one of our 21 retail centers to discuss your plan face-to-face with a knowledgeable team member. And if you prefer, we can visit with you in the comfort of your own home. Choosing Blue means more. And don't you want more? Then call 1-888-404-7841 to enroll or learn more. Visit floridablue.com/info to compare plans or find an agent or Florida Blue Center near you.
Trex Tires helps keep you rolling this season with great deals on Michelin tires. Now through December 12th, get a $70 reward card after submission when you buy a set of Michelin tires at Trex Tires. Our certified mechanics can make sure your car is ready for holiday travel too. Get great deals on Michelin tires plus certified service for your car just in time for the holidays. Only at Trex Tire and Auto Service Centers. 10 convenient Mobile and Baldwin County locations. The trusted professionals.
Listen. That's a sound reserved for a select few. Because life doesn't just give out Pulitzers or championships. Greatness takes work, grit, perseverance. And this is only the beginning. The University of Alabama. where legends are made.
Movember. Grow it, show it, support it. Log on to WKRG's Facebook page and submit your mustache photo for a chance to win great prizes. Brought to you by these fine sponsors.
Welcome back. Folks took some time out from shopping or watching football today to meet Santa Claus. He made a special appearance today at Riverside Ice. Kids sat on Santa's lap to take photos. They got to tell him what they wanted for Christmas, and they got to ice skate in there somewhere. Santa was only able to make it from 10 to 2 today because, after all, he is a busy man this time of year.
There is so much work to prepare, and getting the sleigh ready, making sure that the reindeer are rested for the big night, and getting all the presents just exactly right.
Santa isn't sure if he'll have time to visit Riverside Ice again before Christmas, but if you're looking to get into the Christmas spirit, Riverside Ice is open every day during the week. Well, the Great Toy Drive is back, and you can help us fill up this toy center with bikes, dolls, sports equipment, just whatever you can bring by the station here. Every child deserves a toy on Christmas morning, and you have the power to help us make that happen. Also, this Monday from 9:30 a.m. until 11:30 a.m., you can drop off a toy and meet News 5's This Morning anchors Bill, John, and Jessica. Enjoy coffee and donuts while meeting the morning team. And don't forget to bring in your toys. And this here is last year's Great Toy Drive. We collected over 26,000 toys that year, but for this year, we still need your help to fill this room. And this weekend is the perfect time to go out and buy toys for the Great Toy Drive. You can take advantage of Black Friday and Small Business Saturday to purchase a new toy for a child in need. And you can drop off those toys here at the station, 555 Broadcast Drive, or at any of our sponsor locations. They include Air Specialty, Baldwin EMC, Bugmaster, Wind Creek Casino and Hotel Atmore, and Zaxby's. And we want to thank these companies for partnering with us, as well as the Salvation Army, Toys for Tots, and Mix 99.9. Well, many are reacting to the death of Cuba's former dictator Fidel Castro. But did you know about Mobile's unique ties with the country? We'll have more on that coming up.
And another day has gone by with no rain, but rain chances, they're back in the forecast. I'll break them down coming up in just a few minutes.
Throughout Movember, I challenge local men to grow a mustache and get their annual prostate exam, because men's lives matter.
At the Hyundai Black Friday sales event, it's the season to save on your favorite Hyundai. For a limited time, you'll find huge deals on every new Hyundai. Save on the Sonata, the Elantra, the Tucson, and the Santa Fe Sport. Plus, every Hyundai is backed by America's best warranty. This season of big savings won't last, so visit your Hyundai dealer today. Better is the reason to buy Hyundai. The Black Friday sales event is the reason to buy now. Lease the Tucson for just $199 a month or get up to $2,750 total savings. Visit buyhyundai.com.
Most people don't understand what you need when you first find out you have cancer. We do. It's not sympathy, not some vague sense of hope. What you need is to win the fight. Infirmary Cancer Care, with the most advanced technology and life-saving interventions. A team of experts collaborating on the best plan of attack for you. You want to win, and the fight starts here. InfirmaryCancerCare.org.
I'm Chief Meteorologist Alan Seals. Get your Pensacola weather 1 hour earlier weeknights on the CW55 News at 9. Your new choice for news in Pensacola.
Toyotathon is on right now at Spring Hill Toyota. Drive a new 2016 Corolla L for just $16,723, or take 0% financing for 72 months plus $500 bonus cash. Save big during Toyotathon. Now at SpringHillToyota.com.
Don't pay, don't finance, go Rhino Shield.
I'm Jim Henderson for Rhino Shield. And these days, I'd rather spend my time worrying about whether our boys are going to pull out a win this week than cracking, peeling paint on my home. That's why I'm such a big fan of Rhino Shield. From prep to cleanup, Rhino Shield does it all. So this football season, worry about the plays, not the paint. And call Rhino Shield.
Rhino Shield.
Toyotathon is on right now at Spring Hill Toyota. Drive the brand new 2017 Camry XLE with $4,350 off MSRP or take 0% financing for 72 months plus $500 bonus cash. Save big during Toyotathon. Now at SpringHillToyota.com.
Brought to you by Sonic. Fly on over for buy one, get one free bonus wings Monday through Thursday after 5 p.m.
Welcome back to News 5 at 6 o'clock. The reactions to the death of Cuban dictator Fidel Castro continue to pour in. The avowed communist defied generations of U.S. presidents. Despite all the international static between the U.S. and Cuba, Mobile has been able to establish links with the island nation. News 5's Chad Petrie has the story.
While they celebrated in the streets of South Florida, Mobile's relationship with Cuba has always been more diplomatic. This statue of Mobile founder Pierre Lemoyne d'Iberville faces Havana. There's one just like it in Cuba, too. Castro's regime made Cuba into the nation it is today.
He is one of the most important people in Latin American history and in world history.
Retired USA professor Dr. Isabel Brown says the positives of Castro's education and healthcare systems have to be balanced with important negatives, like suppression of dissidents.
That he has stood up to the United States, that he has been so defiant. From a nationalistic point of view, they're very proud of this.
In 1993, civic leaders established sister city ties with Havana, the first American city to do so. The Society La Habana was established to improve those relationships.
And so it just grew into this close relationship we have.
Joe Thomas has made at least 30 trips to Cuba and is a member of the society. He credits former Mayor Mike Dow with taking a risk to establish those ties.
The possibility of a close relationship with Cuba that otherwise we may not have had. They're natural trading partners, 500 miles across the Gulf.
And no one knows how Castro's death will help or hurt those ties in the coming years. Chad Petrie, News 5.
In recent years, a Mobile City and County delegation traveled to Cuba as the U.S.-Cuba relationship began to normalize. Port officials were hopeful the new relationship could mean more trade with Mobile. Actress Florence Henderson, who played the iconic Carol Brady on The Brady Bunch, has also passed away. Her manager says Henderson died of heart failure Thursday night. The 82-year-old actress was surrounded by family and friends at the hospital in Los Angeles. Henderson played Carol Brady, one of television's most famous moms on the sitcom. The show that started in 1969 became a huge hit in syndication and led to a number of spin-offs and movies.
Now, Thomas Skiboy with your first alert weather.
Well, it truly was a beautiful day across the Gulf Coast. High temperatures today getting into the mid and upper 60s after a relatively chilly morning, but after Thanksgiving and Black Friday with temperatures in the mid 70s, I think we'll take it. But looking outside, if everyone's coming home from shopping right now or coming home from watching the Iron Bowl, won't have to worry about any wet roadways. Everything this evening will be fairly quiet. So currently sitting at 58 degrees on top of our building. The dew point is at 33. It is dry outside, dry enough to get that static electricity, but that dry air means that it is going to get chilly once again tonight. In terms of temperatures across our region, it is 56 degrees here in Mobile, 48 already in Pascagoula, 50 degrees in Evergreen, 61 in Destin, and 52 degrees in Leakesville. Temperatures will only continue to fall relatively quickly from here. By 7 p.m., temperatures will be into the mid-50s for the most part. Temperatures will then start to fall through the 40s. By 10 p.m., temperatures by midnight will be approaching the upper 30s. It is going to be a chilly night. Make sure you grab extra layers if you do head out tonight. Looking at the drought monitor, though, today, once again, a day with no rain, and that extreme drought does stretch into our area. But finally, there is some good news ahead of us. It looks like rain chances are going to be pretty good as we go through the upcoming work week. Let's go ahead and talk about it. As for tonight and also for your Sunday, everything for tomorrow morning, everything nice and chilly. Tomorrow afternoon, plenty of sunshine, but you look back to the west over my shoulder, and there is a cold front that is shaping up. So Sunday, won't have to worry about the rain. Will be a rather seasonable day here along the Gulf Coast. But as we move into Monday, we're going to start to notice an influx of clouds coming in from the south and even about a 20% chance of rain during the day on Monday. But as this cold front continues to approach, most likely from Monday night into Tuesday, so Tuesday morning or late Monday night is going to be the best chance for rain and also potentially a few thunderstorms. So a good amount of rain might be making its way to the Gulf Coast. And you look behind me, there's even another cold front shaping up. This looks to be our better chance of rain. So we'll go with about a 50% chance of rain Monday night into Tuesday. and then we'll go with about an 80% chance of rain as we make our way into Wednesday. More on that in just a bit, though. As for tomorrow, we'll see temperatures across the Gulf Coast into the mid and upper 60s. Should be a fairly pleasant day. Your beach and marine forecast for tomorrow looking good. If you do head on the boat, grab an extra layer just in case. East-southeast winds at 5 to 15 knots. The winds will switch more out of the south once we get later on in the day. 2 to 3 foot seas, light chop, and green flags will be flying along the beach if you want to get in some of that chillier water. As for tonight's forecast, temperatures will be into the mid and upper 30s if you're inland area, but temperatures along the coast, temperatures more so into the lower 40s. Tomorrow's high temperatures will be into the mid and upper 60s. Should feel like a pretty nice day, but as we make our way into Monday, temperatures will go back into the mid 70s. We reintroduce that chance of rain. This 50% chance of rain you see here is more for Monday night into Tuesday, but then we up rain chances from there again with a 70% chance on Wednesday, and then return of fall-like air by the time we get to Thursday and Friday.
All right, the biggest matchup in all Alabama. Highlights from the Iron Bowl coming up next.
Dear Santa, I've been a very good girl this year. I would like a
Lexus. No, GSF. Let Mommy help. GSF with Mark Levinson sound. Just put a little bit of glitter on here.
If you're going to wish big at the Lexus December to Remember sales event. See Lexus of Mobile.
Now through Monday, in time for the holidays, interest rates are going down, way down, all the way down to 0 at Rooms To Go, which means you can finance whatever you want, starting as low as $5.99 for just $10 a month, interest-free. Really? Not 1 penny of interest until December 2021, 60 months from now. There's no interest adding up. Just make equal monthly payments until December 2021. So hurry to Rooms To Go, because our 60-month interest-free finance offer ends Monday.
My hero, zero, such a funny little hero, but till you came along, we counted on our fingers and toes. Now you're here to stay, and nobody really knows.
Zero really can be a hero. Get 0 down, 0 deposit, 0 due-it signing, and 0 first month's payment on select Volkswagen models this Black Friday at the Volkswagen Sign Then Drive event.
How wonderful you are.
Face-to-face time beats face on phone time anytime. It's time to say goodbye social media, hello socializing. Time to put down the phone and pick up the conversation.
Enjoy a small frappe, latte, mocha, or hot chocolate for $2. Make any hour a happy one with sweet McCafe treats all day. Only at McDonald's.
Here's to staying connected in person.
Boot Outlet is the place for boots and clothes in South Mississippi. We're a local business that first opened its doors in 1978 by a third-generation bootman and his lovely wife. And we're currently employing the 5th generation. Specializing in work and Western boots and apparel, Boot Outlet has the largest selection around from brands you know and trust.
Like Papa always said.
You can drive New Orleans, you can drive Mobile, we'll still save you some money at the Boot Outlet.
Boot Outlet, now with 3 locations on the coast.
Shop like a pro at Bass Pro Shop's 5-day sale.
Bass Pro watches for under $10.
Save 33% on the Bass Pro My First Camo collection for infants and toddlers.
Stop by this weekend for free giveaways and even more ways to save.
Now, News 5 Sports.
All right, it was the biggest rivalry in college football, and it's come and gone. And bragging rights for the next 365 days are in Alabama's favor. Auburn still has a chance to make a New Year's Six Bowl with this Iron Bowl loss, but Auburn hoped to play the spoiler by pulling off their first Iron Bowl win since 2013. An upset would have drastically improved its postseason outlook. The top-ranked Crimson Tide capped the regular season with an unblemished record heading into the SEC championship game against Florida. This game in the first half looked to be promising to either team, but the Tide showed quickly the reason why they are the #1 ranked team. The Tide wins in its 81st meeting with Auburn with 30-12. Now, earlier in the show, we pieced together a few plays of the game that stood out to us, but over the span of 81 years, this rivalry has had a few plays that cost either Auburn or Alabama the game. News 5's JB Buno shows us the top 5 most talked about Iron Bowl plays.
Here we go, your WKRG.com top 5 plays in Iron Bowl history. Starting at number 5, the run in the mud. In 1967, late Foley legend Kenny the Snake Stabler runs a muddy 53 yards for the game's only touchdown, defeating Auburn 7-3. At number 4, Lutzenkirchen caps off the comeback. In 2010, Auburn found themselves down 24-0 when Cam Newton led a furious rally by the Tigers, finishing with this pass to Philip Lutzenkirchen and a 28-27 victory for Auburn. At number 3, Upchurch in the end zone. A year earlier, Alabama down a point in the fourth quarter when Greg McElroy led a methodic 7-minute drive down the field, finding Roy Upchurch on the play-action pass. The Tide would win the Iron Bowl and the 2009 National Championship, Nick Saban's first in Alabama. At number 2, the kick by Van Tippen. In 1985's Iron Bowl, the Crimson Tide, down a point, would get within field goal range with 6 seconds remaining. Van Tippen would drill a 52-yarder, his 4th of the game, and it's a storied walk-off win for Alabama. And the top play in Iron Bowl history, of course, it's the kick 6. In 2013, number 1 Alabama was a 53-yard field goal away from an Iron Bowl victory, but the short kick fell to Auburn's Chris Davis, who rewrote history, returning the missed kick for 109 yards and the score. The kick 6 is considered among the craziest finishes in college football history. With this top 5, I'm JB Buno.
Certainly amazing. Well, Curtis Samuel raced 15 yards for the game-winning touchdown in double overtime as the Ohio State Buckeyes rallied to beat the Michigan Wolverines 30-27 this evening in Columbus. The battle of number 2 Ohio State and number 3 Michigan lived up to the pregame hype. Michigan went ahead 17-7 before Ohio State rallied to tie on a field goal with 1 second left in regulation. The Buckeyes will now play Penn State in the Big Ten championship game next Saturday. Ohio State's win over Michigan represented a huge hurdle cleared for the Buckeyes as they attempt to make it to the college football playoff. In Sun Belt play, the South Alabama Jags were looking for their 6th win to stay afloat to snag a bowl game bid, but Idaho ruined that chance, winning 38-31. South Alabama got off to a slow beginning compared to the Vandals. The Vandals scored 2 touchdowns in the first quarter compared to South Alabama with 1 touchdown. The Jags picked up a little momentum in the second quarter, but it wasn't enough as the Idaho Vandals led at the half 24-21. Both teams scored a touchdown in the third, and going into the fourth, the game was a close with South just 3 points behind the Vandals. In the end, Idaho Vandals took this victory. Alrighty, quick look at weather.
And nice and quiet tonight, nice and cool. If you are heading out, make sure that you grab that extra layer just in case. But rain chances are going up, so it looks like we're finally going to get some relief from the drought Tuesday into Wednesday, then fall-like weather returns.
All right, thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you back here at 10.
Go Bulldogs!